quite funny really, because when I woke up today and I was getting ready for today, I just happened to look at my sober counting app, which I did do a lot in the first 12 months, but I've not looked at it quite recently. And when I've looked at it today, it's actually my 400 days sober. I was going into it blind and thought I could just carry on with my same life, doing the same things every weekend, but just don't drink. I thought I'd be drinking alcohol-free red every Sunday. I thought I'd still be going out on a Friday, Saturday night, just not drinking. And that was evidently the wrong way to look at it, because my life has changed naturally. I don't want to go and stand in a pub on a Friday night with people who are drinking. Only now when I look back, I was trying to get something to take away that feeling of escape. On a Sunday I was constantly thinking, what can I do, what do I need to do? I normally be drinking, and what do I need to do? But really, you don't have to do anything. Sitting on your own with your candles, your music on, or watching something, reading something is so relaxing. It took me a few months to get into that, so I found a new lease for travelling. I love going on my holidays. I knew something in my life needed to change, but I never knew what that was. I knew I wasn't fulfilling myself. But I think it's down to the health. There was 3 separate occasions where I started to feel really ill off alcohol, where I'd never done it before. So I remember the first time when this happened, I was at a Bupa event, an award ceremony with work, and on arrival there was the free red wine, which is one of my favourite tipples. Oh yeah, get the wine. And then I started to feel a tingling headache. Now, 1 glass of wine would not cause me to have a headache. So I thought, so I had a little bit more, thinking, it can't be red wine. So I thought, I'll tell you what, I'll have some red wine, I'll make sure I drink some water, but the headache wasn't going. So in my mindset, I thought, I'll knock the red wine on the head and I'll have cider instead, bizarrely. But the headache was getting worse and worse and worse. It was that bad, the headache, I thought, I can't continue with the night. And in the taxi home, embarrassingly, projectile vomited and the headache would just not go away. Woke up the next day, thought, I wonder what that was last night. I must have a stomach bug, or it must be, time of the month for a woman. It's affecting me differently. So still didn't think a problem. Then the next, about 2 or 3 weeks later, because it was around the festive period, I had a Christmas party with my team. So in my logic, when I was drinking, I thought, I'm not drinking red wine tonight because I'm going to get a headache. I'll stay on cider. I remember at that point I was looking around the room and there was a girl on my team who was sober, only a young girl, just chooses not to drink, no particular reason, having the time of her life, and I was sat in a dark place with a banging headache thinking, I just need to go home. Woke up the next morning, thought, God, that's red wine I can't drink anymore, and cider I can't drink anymore. What am I going to drink? I thought I'll just have to drink the spirits, just stay on brandy or vodka, it'll be fine. New Year's Eve come, which I'm a massive New Year fan. I love the thought of reflecting on the year you've had, letting the old New Year out, letting the new year in. So again, cans of cider. 3 cans in, the headache started, which again wasn't a lot for me. I could easily have, this is quite shocking, 8 or 9 cans of cider and still be standing, wobbling but still standing. The headache started. I thought, no, I'm having my friends are here, my family's here. So I thought, I'll just go on Vimto. Not the cider on the head, don't tell them, I'll just go and get a glass of Vimto. But the damage was done, the headache was getting worse and worse and worse. So I took myself off to bed about 1:45 midnight, which was upsetting anyway because I'm going to miss the 12 o'clock. And my partner come up and I remember saying to him, and both of us do get a bit emotional, I was that in pain with the headache, I didn't think I was going to wake up. Really didn't think I'd wake up, thought something really bad's going to happen, an aneurysm, you hear all kinds of stories. Anyway, he sat with me, he said, just go to sleep, don't worry about it. And it took me a while to doze off because my head was constantly thinking I weren't going to wake up. And then I woke up on New Year's Day, and that's when I thought, that's when I knew I'd never pick up another drink again. So yeah, that's why I stopped, and I've touched wood, I've never drank since. So I've drank really well probably from the age of 17, and I've always suffered with anxiety. So that was just me. I'm Dawn, and yeah, I suffer with anxiety, and I'll tell anybody I suffer with anxiety. It's really bad. So I think I stopped taking, only by accident, I stopped taking my anti-anxiety medication in June. And then what I found since June is I don't think I suffer with anything like anxiety. I think we all have an element of anxiety in us. Of course we do, that's what we're wired to do, but My anxiety was so bad that I would drive to work and think I may have knocked somebody over on the way to work, and I would have to drive back on the route I come to make sure I hadn't knocked anybody over. But I didn't. I don't think I ever suffered with anxiety. I think alcohol infused my anxiety, and it's all I'd ever known, because if I started drinking at 17, I've never been an adult without alcohol in my body. But this morning I was thinking, like, if I was to tell somebody what 400 days sober looks like, it looks like falling in love with yourself, not craving ultra-processed food that's really bad for you, being in touch with your body, listening to what your body needs, waistline. It's given me life back. It's given me, my relationship has just flourished. I've been with my partner 27 years and it's just got better and better and better since I've become sober. Happiness. It's given me everything. My new car, new job, new connections. Yeah, it's given me everything.